Welcome back to my channel, and let's tune into tarot for the month of August 2021. For anyone with a sun, moon, or rising sign in the sign of Sagittarius, this reading is for you. Do keep in mind this is a general forecast, so it will not resonate with everyone, but take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else, and let's go ahead and jump in. For the first week of the month, we're talking August 2021 here, we've got the Judgment card. And the Judgment speaks to a higher calling and a new path, and you're ready to step into that role and step onto the path of your highest destiny and your truest purpose. You also might be weighing up options, like maybe you have different options as far as how you can move forward. But in any case, you're ready to step into this role, this new role that's presenting itself in a higher calling, and that's a beautiful thing. In the second week, we've got the Chariot card. So this is another lovely card. This is giving you the power and impetus to move things in the direction that you see fit. It can be a card of manifestation, or just simply being able to, like I said, kind of move your chariot in the way that you'd like to, which is great to get in conjunction with the Judgment card. The Chariot card can also sometimes speak to travel or just movement in general. So you might be driving or flying around quite a bit. You may be on vacation. But again, it's giving you a lot of power and control as far as the events that are unfolding this month. Now, in the third week, we've got the Queen of Cups. Another lovely card to come in. This is you showing up with your full cup of love, willing to offer it to others, in a partnership, or just in service to others, in service to humanity. You are feeling very nurturing and very caring and loving and motherly, and it's just such a beautiful card. You may be meeting someone new in this third week. If you're not already in a relationship, this might be bringing in a Queen of Cups, or you're showing up as the Queen of Cups and, like I said, offering your cup of love to others. Could be family, it could be romantic, it could be friendship, it could just be, like I said, in service to humanity. But a lot of really lovely energy coming in here. And then in the last week of the month, we've got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this, I think, is speaking more to your idea of self-worth and investing in yourself. So it's thinking about ways that you can increase your sense of self-worth. You may be investing in a new wardrobe. Perhaps if you're stepping into a new role, taking on a new job or a new career, maybe you're buying new clothes to sort of fit that mold. You're buying work clothes, or you're upgrading your wardrobe in some way. You might be investing in educational courses or training or license, if you're getting new certifications or licenses, that's another way of sort of increasing your self-worth. And you may be investing in even self-care, like beauty treatments perhaps, or a new hairstyle. You may be investing in self-care as far as like a massage, getting monthly massages, anything you can do to make yourself feel more empowered and more, increasing your rates or your services. So like if you have a set hourly rate, or your services are set at a certain price, you might think about increasing your rates for those services to increase your value or your self-worth. So those are some things that are coming up. But overall, really beautiful energy coming in for our Saggies this month. With the Judgment card, and there's a bit of an up leveling. There might be some travel or a vacation in your month, this month in general. And then I did have two messages from the Oracle pop up twice, so I tried to just pick one message from the Oracle. At one point I had a bunch of cards pop out, fall on the floor. Two cards were face up. I decided to put them all back in the deck and shuffle some more, and then the same two cards popped out again that were face up. And so the first one is Deep Diver, which is diving into a task. So what's interesting here is that 3 of the 4 cards that we picked for our tarot spread have water in the background. So the Judgment card, the Chariot, the Queen of Cups, they all have water in the background. See, the Queen of Cups has water, even the Chariot has water behind the actual Chariot there, and then of course the Judgment card in the background. All have water, so it speaks to tapping into your intuition, and also it speaks to emotions being sort of a topic of like a theme coming up. The Queen of Cups can be very emotional, but in a very loving way, very open with her emotions. And then we get the Deep Diver diving into a task. So I feel like it's a bit of a synchronicity there that we're getting a lot of water. So I'm wondering, maybe this month it will be important for you to get into some water, whether it's a river or an ocean or just being near water in some way. Drinking a lot of water, perhaps. But let's see what Deep Diver has to say in the Shaman's Dream Oracle. This is number 10. It's easy to play in the shallows where the waters are clear and you can see all that glitters by your feet. Anyone can venture here. There is little risk, nothing to discover, no dark secret, nothing that you can't already perceive. The treasure has long been picked away, replaced by a gentle certainty. In the shallow river is safety and no surprises. Ah, but that's not who's calling you now. The Deep Diver invites you to take the plunge with him. You can't see the bottom, but you must swim into the dark depths to find the mystery that eludes you now. He knows where the pearls lie underneath the ancient sands. Okay, so the Deep Diver invites you to take the plunge. That's not who's calling. Okay, it says that's not who's calling you now. The Judgment is a higher calling. So it's the Deep Diver is calling you to take the plunge. You are called to look beyond the surface of things for your answer. Let your intuition propel you into the water, okay? Your intuition playing a strong role in the month with all this water showing up in your spread, and then the Deep Diver. So let your intuition propel you into the water, allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Your curiosity will be your greatest guide. You'll surely discover something wondrous to bring back to everyone who is waiting by the shore. But only you will truly know the value of your discovery. Are you willing to do the work? Dive in, make the commitment to see it through, and you'll be amazed. Wow, so whatever's coming up for you, whatever new role is presenting itself, whatever higher calling is speaking to you this month, it does look like you have the willingness, the commitment, the drive, the power, the control, the initiative to step into that role. So that's really exciting. And then let me also read the Vanishing Mirror ego sublimation that also popped out. This is number 58. Vanishing Mirror has to do with ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. We are all products of our conditioning, so remember that this is part of the human experience. Yet you are not meant to remain static. Seeking only what you expect, even if it appears ambitious, is still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself this way, you become a servant of the ego, and it edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? Nothing less is required of you now. In this moment, let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation, in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? All right, so that was kind of a pep talk, just to reaffirm that you have what it takes to step into this role, and you can be whoever you want to be. You're not limited by who you are showing up as today. You know, I feel like there's a quote that I've used before. Who you are becoming is more important than who you've been. That's a relevant phrase that will be part of the theme or part of the events that unfold, I think, for you this month, Sag. Who you are becoming is more important than who you've been. Okay, so keep that in mind. Hopefully that was helpful for your month ahead. And if this resonated with you, please comment below, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this with any of your Saggy friends. I appreciate you being here today, and I will talk to you guys next month. Take care.